In this video, we're going over the new top 5 meta SMG loadouts here in Black Ops 6. We'll be going over both 5 and 8 attachment class setups. Let's get into it. For class setup number 1, we're taking a look at the KOMPAKT 92, one of the fastest killing submachine guns both in Black Ops 6 as well as Warzone. Now, we're not running an optic. The iron sights are amazing on this submachine gun. We're also going to be skipping over the muzzle technically. Now, for the barrel, we are going to be utilizing the integrated suppressor barrel. For the underbarrel, we are going to be utilizing the Ranger foregrip. For the magazine, the extended mag 2 option is fantastic, giving us a healthy 50 rounds. For the rear grip, we are going to be rocking the ergonomic grip, which I recommend on all submachine guns, drastically improving that close and medium range performance. For the stock, we are 100% going to rock the infiltrator stock to bump up more aim walking movement speed. For the laser, I highly recommend putting on the target laser, which is going to remove all aim idle sway and also bump up that aim walking steadiness, making submachine guns a lot easier at longer ranges. And for the fire mod, I do recommend putting on recoil springs to further smooth out that recoil pattern with improved horizontal recoil control as well as vertical recoil control. Once you go ahead and build this nice 7 attachment class setup, you're going to see that we do have a fast sprint out, ADS is respectable, aim walking movement speed is great, and we are going to have a very accurate KOMPAKT 92 setup. I do recommend going ahead and pulling down on the right thumbstick when you are firing to counteract a lot of the recoil, making sure this weapon is on target and giving you the fastest time to kill. Now, if you do not want to utilize a 7 attachment class setup with gunfighter, maybe you want to run more perks or more streaks, what you are going to have to do is remove the target laser as well as the infiltrator stock. You're not going to have some of the accuracy and mobility, but what you are going to have is the capability of rocking more perks or more streaks. We're still going to have a great class setup, and it is going to be controllable. So if you are playing on smaller maps, I do recommend going ahead and running this loadout. It's going to allow you to have more freedom and overall get the job done. And by the way, if you need help leveling up your weapons, JACKAL Mods has you covered. They offer services such as max leveling all of your weapons, as well as unlocking camo challenges all the way up to dark matter. They even have COD points and limited time operator bundles for purchase on the website as well. So for cheap, reliable, and fast Black Ops 6 services on all platforms, check out JACKAL Mods. Link is at the top of the description. And make sure to use my discount code EARS to save on your purchases. For class setup number 2, we're taking a look at the PPSH 41, one of the best SMGs in Black Ops 6 as well as Warzone. Now, if you do want to run an optic, the Kepler Microflex is a great choice. For the muzzle, we are going to be running the compensator to bump up more vertical recoil control. For the barrel to give us the fastest and most consistent time to kill, the long barrel is a great choice with that improved damage range. For the underbarrel, I highly recommend putting on the Ranger foregrip on this SMG, just like the KOMPAKT 92. For the magazine, the extended mag 2 option is great, giving us a healthy 55 rounds. For the stock, I do recommend putting on the combat stock here, which is going to be improving your sprint to fire speed, slide to fire speed, and dive to fire speed, overall helping us out at those close and medium ranges. For the laser, we are also going to be utilizing the target laser. And for the fire mod, we are going to be running recoil springs 110%. This is going to be a great 8 attachment loadout with the PPSH 41 because we are going to have a fast sprint out, ADS is respectable, aim walking movement speed is going to be on par, and we are going to have controllable recoil. This is one of the highest recoil weapons in the game, but with this class setup, it is going to be accurate, and that's exactly why I do recommend it if you're looking to shake up the meta. Now, if you only want to run a 5 attachment loadout, what you are going to do is remove the recoil springs, take off the target laser. You are going to want to remove the Kepler Microflex, and for the stock, I do recommend swapping over to the agility stock, which is going to be bumping up aim down sight speed and aim walking movement speed. And once you go ahead and build this 5 attachment loadout, you're going to see here that we are going to have a great setup here that has good handling, and we're also going to have great recoil control. It's not going to have as good of recoil control as the 8 attachment setup, but don't sleep on it. You're still going to be able to dominate with the PPSH 41 and also have the ability to have on more perks or more streaks. W's. For class setup number 3, we are taking a look at the C9, one of the more consistent submachine guns in Black Ops 6 as well as Warzone. Now, for the optic, if you want to run one, I do recommend putting on the Kepler Microflex. For the muzzle, we are going to be utilizing the compensator. For the barrel, we are going to be running the long barrel. For the underbarrel, the Ranger foregrip is a fantastic choice. For the magazine, extended mag 2 is going to be great with that healthy 50 round magazine. For the rear grip, just like on all submachine guns, we are going to be utilizing the ergonomic grip. For the stock, the infiltrator stock is fantastic, and we're going to be running a fire mod, which is going to be recoil springs to bump up more recoil control. This is overall going to be a great 8 attachment loadout you can run with an optic. You can see we have a fast sprint out, ADS, aim walking is great, and we are going to have fantastic accuracy as well. Definitely one of the best SMGs to use in the entire game. Now I'm going to go ahead and showcase an alternate 8 attachment setup just in case you do not want to run an optic. You can go ahead and swap that out for the target laser. Personally, both options are good, but I know for a fact some people do like to run the iron sight on the C9, which it is clean and easy to use as well. So you can't go wrong with this class setup. Now, if you do want to just utilize a 5 attachment loadout, what you are going to do is remove the recoil springs, the target laser, the infiltrator stock, and you are just going to be stuck with just this bare bones loadout. It is still effective. We're still going to have accuracy. We're not going to have as much handling, but this is going to be a great class setup to run if you do want to utilize more perks or more streaks. The C9, just like the KOMPAKT 92 and the PPSH 41, don't need a gunfighter setup, but obviously it's going to make the SMG that much more effective. For class setup number 4, we're taking a look at the KSV. Now, you can go ahead and put an optic on this weapon, but in all reality, I think the iron sights are amazing on this submachine gun, but if you want to, feel free to put on the Kepler Microflex. For the muzzle, we are 110% going to run the compensator. This weapon has too much recoil to not utilize it. For the barrel, we are going to be running the long barrel. For the underbarrel, we are going to be putting on the Ranger foregrip. For the magazine, we are going to be running the extended mag 2 option. 50 rounds is going to be perfect. For the rear grip, again, ergonomic grip is going to be great on all submachine guns. For the stock, we are going to be utilizing the balanced stock here so we can have maximum strafing movement speed, hip fire movement speed, and aim walking movement speed, a massive W. For the laser, like on all submachine guns, we are going to run the target laser, and we are also going to be utilizing the recoil springs. This is going to be a fantastic setup to utilize if you are trying to dominate with this SMG, because we do have a fast sprint out, ADS is great as well, and we are going to have controllable recoil. This weapon is a melt machine, and I highly recommend going ahead and trying this out if you have not already. You're not going to be disappointed. Now, for the 5 attachment loadout, just go ahead and remove the recoil springs, the target laser, as well as the extended mag 2 choice. This is going to be a crazy fast KSV setup. Handling is going to be fantastic, and I know for a fact a lot of you guys are going to enjoy it. It is going to have a little bit more recoil, but this is a run and gun submachine gun that you are going to be absolutely frying with. Do not sleep on it. And finally, for class setup number 5, we're taking a look at the trusty JACKAL PDW, one of the best weapons in Black Ops 6, and it's also solid in Warzone. For the optic, and if you do want to go ahead and put it on the Kepler Microflex, can't go wrong with it, but I think the iron sights are amazing. For the muzzle, we are going to be utilizing the compensator, but if you can't control the recoil, the suppressor is not a bad choice. For the barrel, we are going to be utilizing the reinforced barrel for that bullet velocity and damage range. For the underbarrel, we are going to be running the Ranger foregrip. For the magazine, we are going to be utilizing the extended mag 1 choice for that healthy 40 rounds. That's all we need. For the rear grip, you can't go wrong with the ergonomic grip. For the stock, we are going to be running the balanced stock, which is overpowered on the JACKAL PDW. For the laser, we are going to be utilizing the good old target laser. And for the fire mod, we also are going to be putting on the recoil springs. Now, this 8 attachment setup is going to be putting in work unsuppressed. Fast sprint out, ADS, and we are going to have great aim walking movement speed and accuracy. If you do not want to go ahead and run this weapon unsuppressed, what you can do is equip a suppressor. The gun is going to have a little bit more recoil, but it's definitely going to be manageable. So if you're trying to build a stealth loadout strictly to get nukes or to flank, as you can see, this submachine gun is still effective with the silencer. You just have to go ahead and control the recoil a little bit more. Now, if you do not want to run a gunfighter setup, what you are going to have to do is remove the extended mag 1 option, the target laser, and the recoil springs. I'm going to showcase this loadout with the suppressor. It is going to have a little bit more recoil, obviously, because we are not utilizing the recoil springs, but it is controllable. But if you, for whatever reason, do not want to go ahead and run the suppressor, you can put on the compensator. It is going to have a lot more recoil control, and this is what a lot of players are running in pubs right now. It absolutely dominates. Honestly, this class setup's annoying how effective it is, so if you are ever in a pinch, definitely go ahead and give this JACKAL setup a try. These are going to be the top 5 fastest TTK meta SMG loadouts to use here in Black Ops 6 as of right now. For the remainder of my class setups, I always rock the Sierra 9mm. You can't go wrong with this weapon, especially if you need something to fall back on. I also recommend putting on the knife. We have on the stim shot, the blast trap, the assault pack, because we do not run scavenger. It's not necessary. And we are going to be utilizing flak jacket, dispatcher, bankroll. And if you do want to run more than 5 attachments, gunfighter is necessary. Now, perk greed is going to be a great choice if you do want to run additional perks, and there are a lot of other options. Slipstream is nice, hunter's instinct is nice, but in all reality, I personally like to go ahead and put on shadow, so I'm not dying to any of the annoying prox mines. And once you go ahead and put shadow on, you do have access to the strategist combat specialty, which is going to be giving you more score when playing the OBJ, which means more streaks, more kills, and potentially a nuke. Definitely a good choice here. But if you don't care to run additional perks, you can put on high roller, which is going to allow you to have more streaks, which is going to be absolutely amazing. And for the streaks, I do recommend going ahead and running UAV. You also want to put on the Watchdog Kilo, the War Machine, utilizing the high roller wildcard, as well as the harp. Absolutely amazing, because if you get kills with the War Machine, it is going to count towards the nuke. Again, these class setups are going to be money if you're trying to improve your KD ratio and also drop your first nuke. So if you guys enjoy, feel free, drop a like in the vid, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications. Been your boy Ears, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.